He wasn't just a football player, he was a movement. In 1993, a man nicknamed the Minister of Defense made a decision that turned the entire NFL on its head. While other stars chased big markets and endorsements, he chose Green Bay, a cold, quiet town where legends were born, not bought. That one move? It changed everything. It turned the Packers from a sleeping giant into Super Bowl champions again. But we'll get to him later. First, let's talk about the three Packers so iconic. Their names are practically stitched into the grass at Lambeau. And don't skip ahead, because by the end of this video, we're revealing the mystery player who rounded out this Mount Rushmore and reshaped the franchise forever. If you're a Packers diehard or just love hearing NFL greatness broken down like this, go ahead and hit that like button, drop your own Packers Mount Rushmore in the comments, and subscribe for more stories that hit harder than a Lombardi to a day. All right, let's start with the general who built Titletown. Bart didn't scream, he didn't showboat, he just won over and over again 5 NFL championships, 2 Super Bowl MVPs, and of course the Ice Bowl sneak, maybe the most iconic play in Packers history. He was the heart of the Lombardi teams, the guy who kept it all together when the weather, the stakes, and the pressure were brutal. And get this, Bart still holds the highest career postseason passer rating in NFL history at 104.8. In an era where QBs mostly handed the ball off, he made the big throws when it mattered most. Bart made the 60s belong to Green Bay, but decades later, another quarterback would come along and bring the fireworks back to Lambeau. If Starr was surgical, Aaron Rodgers was explosive. 18 seasons. Most valuable player, a Super Bowl ring, and a highlight reel that could run on loop at the Hall of Fame. Rodgers had that throw. You know, the one rolling out, off balance, 60 yards in the air, right into a receiver's hands. His Hail Marys felt inevitable. His clutch gene, certified. But what really made him special? Efficiency. Rodgers still holds the record for the lowest interception percentage in NFL history. Guy took risks, but rarely made mistakes. But if Rodgers was a surgeon, the next man on the mountain, he did it with chaos, grit, and pure fire. Brett Favre was football's version of a bar fight. Wild, loud, unpredictable, but somehow always walking out victorious. He started 297 games in a row. That's not just a record, that's legendary. 3 straight most valuable player, a Super Bowl win, and more comeback wins than some franchises. He didn't care about perfect mechanics or clean stat sheets. He cared about winning and dragging his team there, no matter how messy it got. He was tough as nails, emotional as hell, and built for the big moments. But here's the twist. Brett Favre's Super Bowl title? It wouldn't have happened without the final face on our Mount Rushmore. Time to reveal the mystery man. Reggie White didn't just sack quarterbacks, he saved a franchise. When he signed with Green Bay in 1993, it sent a shockwave across the NFL. A top-tier free agent chose the Packers. That one move opened the floodgates. Free agents started seeing Green Bay differently. And Reggie, he delivered 68.5 sacks in just 6 seasons, a Defensive Player of the Year, and a 3-sack demolition in Super Bowl 31. But his impact went far beyond stats. He led locker room prayers, mentored young players, and changed the energy in the building. His nickname, the Minister of Defense, wasn't just about faith, it was about fear. Opponents feared him, and his teammates believed in him. Together with Favre, Reggie brought Lombardi's legacy back. But to really understand what these 4 legends mean to the Packers, you've got to understand where this team came from. The Packers weren't built by billionaires or brands. They were built by fans, literally. Green Bay is the only publicly owned team in major American sports. Born in 1919, raised by working-class Wisconsinites, and fueled by one thing: football. They've won 13 NFL championships, the most in league history. They've had some of the best coaches and biggest moments ever. Lambeau Field? It's more than a stadium. It's a church for football. And with so much greatness, it's impossible to only pick 4. So let's give love to the ones who just missed the mountain. Let's see the legends who didn't quite crack Mount Rushmore, but could easily have their own monument. Don Hutson revolutionized the WR position, still leads the league in pioneering routes. Ray Nitschke, the original enforcer, played like every snap was personal. Jim Taylor, bulldozer, fullback, absolute nightmare to tackle. Forrest Gregg, Lombardi called him his best player. That's not small talk. Willie Wood, picked off everything, a secondary general. Herb Adderley, the first true lockdown corner with rings to prove it. Paul Hornung, Mr. Everything, could run, throw, kick, and dazzle. Willie Davis, 5-time All-Pro, anchor of the 60s D-line. Charles Woodson, swagger, smarts, 2009 Defensive Player of the Year. Leroy Butler, invented the Lambeau Leap. James Lofton, deep threat with over 14,000 yards. Smooth as silk, Johnny Blood McNally, early NFL chaos agent. Played with flair and fire. Clark Hinkle, old school warrior, two-way tank. Mike Michalski, Iron Mike, the original pulling guard. Arnie Herber, the forward pass OG. Ahead of his time, each of these players shaped a piece of Packers history. And if you're building a team of all-time greats, you're starting here. So what ties them all together? It's not just stats or rings, it's the mindset, the Green Bay mindset. The expectation that no matter who you are, a first-round pick or a free agent, when you wear the G, you better play like a legend. From Bart to Rodgers, Favre to Reggie. These aren't just names on plaques. They're the soul of a franchise. The reason Lambeau still shakes in January. And as new stars rise, their shadows loom large, reminding us what greatness really looks like. All right, Packers fans, now it's your turn. Who's on your Mount Rushmore of Green Bay legends? Did we nail it? Miss someone? Drop your picks in the comments. Hit that thumbs up if you learned something new. And make sure you're subscribed so you never miss a deep dive like this. More NFL stories, legends, rivalries, and what-if scenarios coming your way. Until next time, go Pack Go!